So I started my career with Siemens, another German company out there. It was quite a lucky break. I came out of the university and I was doing my internship. And one fine day, I got an interview call from the Siemens side. And it's like a dream come true because when we come out of the university, Siemens at that point of time was the dream job for an electrical engineer. I remained with Siemens in different roles, first as in the services organization, and then I started my sales career with Siemens as well. I was working majority of the time in the telecom sector, and we continued the journey of Siemens till 2007. Till that very point of time, it became Nokia Siemens Networks because of its merger with Nokia. I continued in the roles of different sales heads. We call them account directors for Telenor, account directors for Mobilink. Then I was heading the region as a sales director for the BSS portfolio of the Nokia Siemens Networks for 2 years. Government of Pakistan, which does millions of dollars of investment in terms of their growth and transformation plans. And if you start about, we also have the customers moving in the small grocery shops as well, who are using also the enterprise networks as well. So the range of these enterprise network ranges from the business volume and the business growth as we move on into different industries as well. We work on many different industries. You start talking about from the public sector, utilities, banking, telecom, defense, retail, health, Medicare, textile, airline industry. You start naming it out. SAP is there available in all these different industries and providing the solutions out there as well. What is the vision around about this changing trends is that how we can make the life easier for the people. And when we talk about Pakistan, so let's talk about the trends which make the life of the people of Pakistan more easier. So we are providing solutions in the enterprise network which helps the people in day-to-day routine to save their cost, to provide easy to access, to make their overall demand generation and overall their transformation towards the new business directions in a much easier and smoother ways. The business approach overall, not only in the world, in Pakistan has also completely changed. Previously, we called them the budget owners. They were the ones lying with the CIOs of the world and the CTIs of the world. What has happened during the course of last 3 to 4 years, that the CIO and CTO organization first merged together. So they started calling the CTIO. Now from the business direction from the CTIO has further changed to these CMOs, Chief Digital CDOs, as we move on, and even to the direction of the CFOs. The business calls and the business decisions are being done by the Chief Digital Officer these days as well, the Chief Marketing Officer, and the CFO in terms of this current direction of the business that we are talking about. We see clearly utilities in terms of the current scenarios of Pakistan. The power generation is the key area, and the people of Pakistan needs to move in that direction. We have done well during some past years in terms of the power generation, but the power transmission still remains a major area of concern over there as well. And with CPA, overall the CPAC coming to the picture, the overall infrastructure growth that is to be required to meet the requirements what the overall country is looking at, that is the key area as well. We are also working in a very, very clear area with the public sector, with the government of Pakistan, especially for the pensioners of Pakistan as well. So that is another key domain that we are working on the Control General of Pakistan office as well. We recently started working with the Finance Ministry as well, and we are providing the dashboards at this point of time, which also provide the government of Pakistan the exact value of the money, what is available in Pakistan at which point, which makes them to help making key decision making in different sectors where they should be working on. SAP is a name, it's a brand. You know, when I started joining SAP, the brand itself was too big. You don't need to sell SAP out. People know about SAP over there as well. And SAP is a solution that is available for all kind of different market people in the markets and in the business business dimensions as well. Why SAP is different is because it caters the needs of every individual in the business world. You start talking about the CFO. He will get the solution from the SAP. You're thinking about from the CIO perspective or the CTO perspective or even to the CEO perspective, because they want to need a certain guidance how to run their business. SAP provides these solutions as well. CFO wants to know how the cost cutting and can give them more revenue out over there as well. SAP provides these solutions as well. CIO and CTI are looking for the currently digital innovation and digital transformations, that how they can make their life and their people's life more easier in the more disruptive and most innovative way. And that is SAP provides those solutions as well. In Pakistan, we are very much dependent on the partner ecosystem as well. We have got different partners from different domains. So if you start talking about, we have the partners like IBM, Huawei, EYs, and then we have local partners as well. Siemens is there, Abacus is there. We are very much dependent on our partner ecosystem. We are also part of their enablement as well. We are also making sure that how we can collaborate with them together, providing them the right set of resources and guiding them out, that how the new innovation technology that is coming in and how they have to make their teams quite up to the mark to make sure that they are able to meet the current requirements of the market and also the digitalization requirements that are required at this point of time on this part of the world as well. So we are working very collaboratively with these overall partner ecosystem. SAP is going big in Pakistan. Just to highlight that in 2017, we almost tripled our business numbers as compared to the last years. We are already tripled our strength on ground over the period of last 1 year as well. Pakistan has already been shortlisted as one of the growth countries all across the world for the SAP business growth as well, which will result in more people coming on ground in Pakistan and trying to help out serving the different parts of these different industries and in Pakistan as well. Look, we need to understand 2 or 3 aspects. When you talk about digital transformation, it's one part of its technology. Technology is an easier part of this. Technology is that we cover in any way. It's more when it comes to the people, how to make them ready for a digital transformation. Most of the resistance that come out of the people is they fear from a digital transformation, that if such a transformation comes, for example, people may lose their jobs because the overall transformation make their life easier and their requirements may not be there. Then the people also think at a certain point of time that having this digital transformation may result in the future for different kind of pay cuts for them as well. It's in their minds and in their hearts. So digital transformation is yes, this is technology with which companies like SAP should run, but I think it's more of the part that how we work with our customer to make sure and to get them understand and to their employees how this overall transformation can happen. As far as the technology is concerned, we are already being part of the digital transformation journeys in all different technologies at this point of time as well. You start naming in different government of Pakistan. I already mentioned PSO is already there. We are also trying to work out with BICO as well in the oil and gas sector as well as we move forward. If you talk about the different brands, we got Kershi, we got the PAL. You start naming them out. You talk English biscuits. You start on different domains. If we further go on in the FMCG sectors, you get all the big names are working on the SAP textile sector. Even the clothes that you are wearing, either it is from Sana or Safina or it's Jayze out over there as well. It's still working on the SAP. You know, what is happening in the world at this point of time. Previously, if you go 20 years back, when the whole this IT world was not quite active, we used to have experience was the key or the success factor of growth as well. So if you remember, there were people who were old in an organizations. They were coming on top of the organizations as well. So we used to have grey-haired guys who were leading the organizations because they had the experience of 25 years over there as well. Information flow was not as strong as is today in this IT world as we speak. So whoever has a set of information, he was the most powerful guy to run the show as well. In the past 15 or 20 years, all this dimension has completely changed. People think with the advent of this technology, since the information is available, you can get that set of information when and where it is required. So leadership is not anymore the large number of that 25, 30 years of experience that is required, which is the same which is happening right now in this corporate world as well. You see leaders, quite young leaders. Look at the Google CEO out over there, hardly over there. They are around 30, 35 years old guys. Similarly, over in the Pakistan organization as well, I was sitting with one of the CEOs in one of the steel mills yesterday. The guy was hardly 37-year-old, such a dynamic guy, looking at the future of his business that he's trying to run out over there. The dynamics have changed. I think you guys are doing a great job in terms of providing the right set of people who can provide a certain direction. They can provide you a certain set of information based on the experience what they are doing. And when you get this information out to different people, we have so many entrepreneurs working on. They are looking for always some kind of a mentor, some kind of a guidance who can provide them and provide the link to the respective industry or to the academia and how they can help the people of Pakistan as well. It's important for us that if we have got the right approach, if we have got the right set of people, we need to make sure that all these Pakistani young guys should get that chance to really get that glory right now, which is required to be there outside Pakistan as well and inside Pakistan as well. You along with us have a certain set of responsibility, and we have to share that responsibility, because if we have been taken this opportunity to come and lead a certain organization, we need to make sure that the right set of people get the right set of chance to make sure that they get the certain glory that is required for them. The SAP itself is doing a great job in Pakistan. We are looking for a great set of people. And one thing that excites me of working in SAP is that I'm in a group of people where I can learn. These positions, they're exciting, but they are there for a short period of time. The only thing that makes you passionate and moving forward is if you're able to learn from the people around you as well. And SAP provides you that chance, not only to me, rather to all the people that are working and to the complete partner ecosystem as well, who are aligned with us as well, to learn more. One of the important messages of SAP, and which I really believe in its vision as well, to make the life of the people easier. If you start thinking around it, whatever you're doing in your job will have an impact of any other's life. That is one message, that is one vision that really makes you strong.